video, I am going to tell you all of my secrets.
For summer, that is. As a girl who sweats like this every time she walks outside. The summers can be tough, but they don't have to be. I'm gonna tell you everything I know about how to look cute and be confident whilst feeling like a wet dog. What's up, you guys? It's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my comprehensive hot girls guide to summer. And by hot girls, I mean sweaty. If you have ever watched my videos, if you are an OG of this channel, you know that I at one point said I'm sweating so often that it became almost like a tagline. I made merch that said I'm sweating because I'm somehow always sweating. Even in the winter, it doesn't matter what the weather is, I'm always sweating. But this becomes especially apparent and an even bigger problem in the summer. By the way, I put on jean shorts in my own house for this, which I hope is something that everyone appreciates. But anyway, I sweat ungodly amounts in the summer. And because of that, this may be a controversial opinion and thing to say, but I kind of dread summer. I dread it because I know that I cannot walk out of my apartment without just immediately sweating. It feels like all the effort that I put in, anything that I would try to wear, anything that I would try to do to make myself look nice, always just led to me being uncomfortable, sweaty, literally drenched, and I would look like a wet dog. Because of that, I was not the biggest fan of summer. But I have really made it a point to try to figure out what I can do to minimize that feeling when summertime comes around, because obviously there's so much fun that summer has to offer. So many fun outdoor activities, hanging out with friends, going out and about. It's, you know, sunny. Ideally, not right now, it's been rainy / cloudy for the last 2 weeks. Ideally in the summer, it is sunny, and I need to suck it up because summer is gonna exist whether I like it to or not. So I need to adapt. In today's video, I am going to tell you all of my secrets. I'm gonna share exactly how I have made the summer more enjoyable for myself, despite the fact that I'm probably gonna sweat. I can't stop the sweating from happening, but I can, what is that thing that people say? You can't stop the storm, you can somehow dancing in the rain. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. That's what I meant, okay? Life is not about waiting for summer to pass, it's about learning how to dance in the heat while sweating profusely. We're gonna be covering 3 main topics: makeup, outfits, and hair. Those are like kind of the 3 elements, if you will, of what I do to make myself look a little put together, a little cute. And I finally have figured some things out and I wanna share them with you. From one sweaty girl to another, or a sweaty guy, or sweaty anybody watching this video, I got you. Now to begin with my hot girls guide to summer, we're gonna start with makeup. Okay, part 1 of my hot girls guide to summer is makeup. I have been trial and erroring with my summer makeup routine for the past couple years because honestly, when I know that I'm about to walk out of the house and immediately be hit with heat, I can only see like half of my face. The lighting is so bad right now. It's been raining for 2 weeks. I am really sorry. When I know I'm gonna walk out of my apartment and immediately be hit with heat, and not only heat, but humidity, and I just know I'm gonna start sweating immediately, it makes me not want to put on makeup at all because I know that it's just gonna sweat off. So this is my very simple no makeup routine for summer that I do when I want to have a little something but I know that I'm gonna sweat, you know what I mean? So we're not gonna put in a ton of effort, but it's still something. The first step for my base is mixing these 2 products. We have the Drunk Elephant Bronzing Drops and the Supergoop Glow Screen with SPF 40, which is very important, obviously. I mix these 2 together because I found with these bronzing drops that they blend better into my skin when I'm mixing them with something else. So in the summer, my go-to is the Glow Screen. It has a tiny, tiny bit of tint. It has some glow and SPF. All right, step 1 is done. This is really bothering me that it's so dark. This is definitely better lighting, just not as cute of a background, but I'm gonna do what I have to do. Step 2, I mix another 2 products, sort of. I layer them. That's the word. I layer another 2 products. I recently got this glow lighter from Brodial, and this just helps to brighten up my under eyes. So now that that's blended in, my eyes are a little bit brighter. I just go in with my concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I use the shade creme brulee, like 2.5. And this is all I do for base. I don't do foundation, but I kind of put my concealer everywhere. And then I usually just blend this in with my fingers. I feel like it melts together really nicely and naturally when I do that. This is also a step that could be omitted if you don't have dark under eyes or anything like that, but I find that when I don't put concealer on, it just, something looks off. Considering this is the only base I'm doing, it is definitely better than having like a full face of foundation on in the dead of summer. That is our base. Of course, I do blush. I love blush. Blush is like the one thing, I don't necessarily contour for this makeup routine, but a good cream blush goes a long way. This has been my favorite one for years, and it is the Tarte Breezy Cream Blush in the shade Pink Sky. This has been literally my ride or die. I don't know, it's the perfect color. And then if that wasn't enough, which it wasn't, I go in with another blush tint product. I use the Benetint by Benefit. This is in the shade Rose. And I do this on my cheeks and my lips. We'll do cheeks first. It's so nice and natural, and it blends so perfectly. And then I just put this on my lips also. And then on top of this, I go in with a lip balm with SPF. This looks crazy. I go in with a lip balm with SPF. Might as well grab the lip balm while I'm here. Aquaphor is my absolute favorite lip balm product. This one has SPF in it. I will say that it tastes disgusting if you get it in your mouth, so try not to do that. Next, I actually take the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops again, and I just put them on my fingertips, and I use this to contour. I've just recently learned the difference between bronzer and contour, and this is a bronzer product, but I just love how when this blends in, it literally feels like you're not wearing anything. So I have started contouring a little bit with this for fun. I probably could use a brush. I am a big proponent of using the same product for multiple different things. I don't know, I feel like it just gives a little bit of definition, and it simply feels like it's not even on. The next step, which is optional, is doing powder to set my under eyes. This I go back and forth on because, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna sweat it off either way, but I have noticed that using a setting powder, specifically I use the Laura Mercier, actually does really help my makeup to stay on. So I only put this under my eyes when I'm doing this makeup routine, and then when I'm doing my normal one, I use this pretty much everywhere because it actually, I have noticed a difference in it helping my makeup to stay on. And now we do eyebrows. The eyebrows for me are another thing that melt off super easily. I mean, but what doesn't at this point? I use the Benefit Gimme Brow, which you can't tell by looking at this because it completely has wiped off. The label always wipes off, but I don't remember what shade I'm in. It might be either 3 or 4. Eyebrows are hard for me because I kind of have to do a lot to them during my makeup routine in order to get them to look good, because I don't get them done. I just kind of pluck them and cut them myself when they start to grow. I mean, they have a shape, I just have to really define it when I'm doing my makeup. Usually when I'm doing this, I'll go in with my concealer and kind of use that around these points to define them, and I find that that helps them to look a little bit better. Wow, they actually don't look bad today. Hold on. It's really not that bad. Then I just started using this, but I found that this helps to keep them in place and prevent them from sweating off. And this is the Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. I also love the fluffy eyebrow look a lot. Okay, that's really all that needs to be done. So I usually stop there. For the sake of just showing you another product that I like, it works with this routine. You don't need it because the glow screen has the shine, the glow to it, so you don't actually need to add anything else, but I do like the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand also. I like to use this as a liquid highlighter, cream highlighter, whatever, and I just put it on the high points of my face. Sometimes I feel like glowing extra, and this does that for me, so thank you so much. Now I do some setting spray. I actually don't even know if this stuff even does anything. Like, does setting spray actually work? I don't know. I don't pay close enough attention to see if when I don't use it. I need to do like an experiment to see if it actually works. But I use the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and then I just generously coat my face with this. Also, I do not use mascara really ever in the summer. I'm not a big fan of mascara anyway, and that's maybe a controversial thing to say, but I sweat mascara off, even waterproof. It does not stay on my eyes. It always, I don't have it on right now, obviously, but it will get underneath my eyes, even if it's waterproof. And in the summer, I will look like a raccoon, so I just don't do it. This is my full summer makeup routine. I feel like it's super natural. It feels light on my face. Just a nice refresh, a little glow from within, you know what I mean? If I need to go fast and reduce it to 5 products, I will use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5. Bronzing drops, glow screen, concealer, then a tint, Give Me Brow. These 5 are my 5 product routine. This is kind of the expanded one, but if I only need 5, it's these 5. Now let's move on to my clothing outfit tips. This is arguably the most challenging part for me in the summer, so let's get into it. Welcome to my closet. As someone who is a self-proclaimed professional at trying to find clothing for summer because of the fact that I sweat an egregious amount, I have some tips for you guys. I'm gonna go through my closet. I wanna pick out some of my favorite things to wear in the summer and why, and how I like to style them to give y'all some inspiration. Take this as like a summer styling session. A lot of the pieces in my closet are basic neutral colors, and then I like to accessorize or use a fun bag, but a lot of my stuff is very neutral. I guess besides the dresses. Dresses are like the only thing that I own that aren't all completely neutral colors. Before I get into outfits and things like that, I did do some research. I took the liberty of looking up what the best fabrics are, or like best practices for picking fabrics for summer based on breathability, comfort, how lightweight they are, things like that. So I have scoured the internet. I found a list, which I'm gonna call the big 4 of fabrics, and I'm gonna run through them really quick with you guys. The first one is linen. Not only is it very lightweight, it's super breathable, but it also gives the summer vibe. I feel like linen to me gives coastal granddaughter. I love that look. It's so effortless, but it still looks nice, you know? I feel like linen is one of the best fabrics for summer, and that is widely agreed upon by a lot of people, including myself. It doesn't hold moisture in the same way that cotton does, and another fabric on this list of the big 4 is cotton. Cotton was at the top of every single list that I read because it's very breathable, but the downside of cotton for sweaty girls like myself is that it holds moisture, it absorbs moisture. If you are wearing cotton and it's hot out and you're sweating, it's probably gonna hold wherever you're sweating. That's something to keep in mind, and it's definitely something that I experience every single time. I'm still trying to figure out how to make that stop, specifically like chest sweat. I haven't found an answer for that yet. I did read though that cotton blended with other fabrics may be better if you're worried about it absorbing and having sweat stains. They may be minimized a bit if it's not 100% cotton and it's blended with something else. So just keep that in mind also. Next up we have chambray. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. What I gathered from reading about this fabric is that it's like cotton, but it has a higher thread count, which makes it have a finer weave and a more breathable fabric. So cotton is already pretty breathable. I guess chambray is like cotton, but higher thread count, so more breathable. And then finally we have rayon. Rayon is known for being breathable and light. It's used in a lot of athletic wear. Again, with this one, it does absorb moisture, so probably will create sweat stains. Look out for that, but also I spend so much time trying to avoid having sweat on any of my clothes like be apparent, and it's honestly impossible. I've tried, I feel like everything, and I still, when I'm outside and it's hot and I'm sweating, it shows on my clothes and I don't know what to do about it unless I'm wearing black. Black is the exception to all of this. That is why I wear black so much, even though in the summer it's tough because black attracts heat, so it's hotter, but it also hides sweat. I choose to wear black because it hides my sweat better. I don't even care that it makes me a little bit hotter because I'm already hot. Like, I'm already hot. What is like 1 or 2 more levels of heat at this point, you know? Me putting my hair up because I'm sweating. Now that we know the big 4, let's get into some of my favorite clothing items and outfits to wear in the summer that have just been my go-tos, that are versatile, light, airy, breathable. Okay, first up is a good dress. A dress is an entire outfit in itself. You don't have to pick the shirt and the pants. You pick one thing. This is the whole outfit. I love throwing a pair of little white sneakers on with them. They're perfect. You can dress a dress up or down for an occasion. I have about a gazillion dresses. My favorite style for sure is baby doll. I find that baby doll dresses are the most flattering on me. I think that's what's really important, is just finding the shape of a dress or of clothing in general that flatters your body the most, because not every body is built the same, and so not all clothes are gonna look the same on everyone. And I've had to realize that and just find what looks best for me and not worry about what looks best on other people. My favorite is a baby doll dress. This one is also black, which helps. This one is the perfect example of dressed up or down. I feel like everyone needs a black dress. I have like 4 black dresses because I love them so much. This one's from Reformation. I'm gonna try and link as many of these below as I can find that still exist on the websites. I have so many baby doll dresses. It's actually so absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just in this row. This is from Reformation. This one's from, I wanna say Abercrombie? Nope. Aritzia. We've got Princess Polly. We've got a lot of Abercrombie because I have 1, 2, 3, actually I have 4 of their workout dresses. They're like a onesie because they have shorts underneath, but it's a dress, which is so convenient. And it's a workout material, so if it has sweat on it or if it gets sweaty, it almost looks like it's supposed to be that way because it looks like it's made for working out, if that makes sense. A few of my favorite things about dresses include, but are not limited to, they're breathable. They're flowy. You don't have to think about both parts of your outfit. This is the whole outfit. I can sweat freely in ones like this that are just very flowy. These are my absolute favorite to wear in the summer or when it's cold. I would literally wear this with a little crew neck sweater on top or a cardigan. You can style these so many ways. Dress up or down. Wear for pretty much every occasion. And then I have recently been getting into midi dresses. So ones that come to like below the knee is an example of a midi dress. Love these also because you can wear Spanx with them, which I always do because if I don't, my thighs will rub together and I will literally get like heat rashes when I'm walking, which is so uncomfortable. So I love having midi dresses and midi skirts for the same reason, so that I can have my Spanx or whatever type of shorts. I always wear shorts under dresses. So much more comfortable to walk around. These are my favorite pair. These are so wrinkled, so that's my bad. These are by the brand Jockey. These are essential. I feel you need a pair of these. Everyone does, at least if you have the problem of your thighs rubbing together. Dresses are my absolute number one. But my favorite outfit combination is as follows, okay? A tank top or a t-shirt, whatever I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I don't feel like wearing t-shirts because I don't really want to deal with the armpit sweat situation, but tank top or a t-shirt, jean shorts with a longer inseam, pair of sneakers, and a button down. The button down can be worn on, or it can be kind of thrown over the shoulders if it's too hot, but then you have it in case it gets cooler. Very versatile, very cute. About a gazillion different combinations of tops and button downs and sneakers, and you can elevate with different purses to match whatever. I love matching my purse to my shoes specifically. You can obviously accessorize with jewelry. There's so many ways that you can dress an outfit like that up and add your own thing to it, because I mean, it's an outfit, what did I used to call them? Formula. It's an outfit formula, so it's intended to be basic, but you can mess around with all of the different aspects of it to make it something that's really unique to you. Button downs in the summer and the spring are my second lifeline after dresses. I have 1, 2, 3, there's another one that's dirty, 5 total that are like on my rotation all the time. We have a white button down. Very much necessary. If you don't have a white button down, go to your local thrift store, buy one for $4 and thank me later. I stole this one from my dad, but you know, the point still stands. I think both of these, one of these might be stolen from my dad also, but no, this one's from a thrift store. I think they're both from thrift stores. They look the same, I understand, but this one is more, like the stripes look like that, and then this one is more blue and then it has smaller stripes. They look the same at a glance, but they are different shirts, I promise. These are the absolute best. I also just got this one, which I am so excited about. This one's from ThredUp. It's Ralph Lauren. Literally new with tags, and it's 100% linen. I am freaking out. I don't have one this color. It's like a pretty peachy striped. How beautiful is this for summer? Are you kidding me? For tops, I wear literally any top with this. Graphic tees, plain tees, tank tops. We have this. These are all the same tank top. They're from Aritzia. Obviously, these are kind of a holy grail for me. They're very thick material, but you don't have to wear a bra with them, so it kind of cuts down one of the potential layers of fabric. Anything that I don't have to wear a bra with, I will sprint towards. These go with absolutely everything. I think the cut is so flattering. I wear these almost every time I need to leave the house in the summer or in any other time of the year because you can throw a jacket over them. I just think that having basics in the colors that you wear the most is so important. I feel like we talked about a lot of tops. I want to talk about a couple more types of bottoms that I like. We covered the longer inseam jean shorts. We covered midi skirts. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I'm reading my list across the room. Biker shorts. Biker shorts. I have probably 4 pairs of the Lululemon Align shorts. I love wearing biker shorts and a massively oversized t-shirt to go outside in the summer. If I just have to like go somewhere, run errands, whatever, I'll throw on my hokas and make it a hot girl walk vibe, maybe throw on a belt bag, something like that, kind of giving it athleisure vibe so it looks like you're supposed to be working out in it, but it's also like a big oversized graphic tee is still cool. Graphic tees are another thing that are super fun to look for at thrift stores, super affordable. Go to your local Goodwill. I love them oversized because I love it to look like I'm like not wearing pants. It's almost like a dress, a t-shirt dress on me, but I'm wearing biker shorts, which are so freaking comfortable. Arguably the most comfortable shorts to wear in the summer, in my opinion. They prevent the chafing, so comfortable, perfect, love. And then I also wanted to mention linen shorts and linen pants because as we've already established, linen is an amazing fabric for summer. Linen shorts, ones that are kind of like baggy and relaxed fit, same with the pants, flowy, wide leg, love those. If I'm gonna wear pants in the summer on purpose, I would prefer it to be those relaxed fit, wide baggy leg linen pant and like a tiny top. You could even throw a cardigan or a sweater like over your shoulders type of vibe. Obsessed with that. I hate wearing jeans in the summer. Sometimes I do, but it's never my first choice because it feels like my legs are just in walking saunas, which I feel like is the antithesis of what we're trying to do here. I feel like that's really a rundown of my summer wardrobe. Hi Char, you wanna be in the video with your mama? You wanna be in the video? I was waiting for her to make her appearance. Hi, Char. I love to have her in every single video. She has to make an appearance in every video, don't you? Don't you? Because you're a star. Love you. Those are just some of my best tips for creating outfits that make you feel cute but also comfortable and confident in the summer. It can be hard. Stay in there, soldiers. I get it. It's tough out there, but we got this, okay? Last but not least, I want to move on to hairstyles. The third and final part is hair. And it is the next day when I'm filming this because I washed my hair yesterday, like fresh, and then I realized I didn't want to put wax in it when I had just washed it. So it's the next day. My holy grail for hair consists of 2 words: slicked back. In the summer, the holy grail hairstyle that I use when I know I'm gonna sweat is something slicked back, and this you can do a lot with. For the most part, I slick the entire thing back and put it into either a ponytail or a bun or a braid, but my hair is not long enough anymore to do that, but when it was, I liked to do that. So what you need essentially is, I use a fine tooth comb. This one has both a wider and a finer side. The finer side I use to slick back. I know some people use brushes for that. You can use that too. I probably should get some of that wax stuff that people put on their hair. The little tube thing that has the wax and you just kind of go like that. I feel like I probably should get some of that, but I have not yet. I've just been using what I have, which is hairspray. I used texture paste for a while until I realized it's probably not the exact use for that, but it worked. And I have spray wax, which this says it's for fine wax mist for texture looks. I'm not sure what that means, but I've just been using this. And then I also sometimes use texture paste, but you can also use gel. There's like a million things you can use to slick your hair back. As long as it looks like this and you have something to tame the flyaways, then you're good. You can do this in a low situation, you could do it high, you could do it somewhere in the middle. My sweet spot for slicking back my hair lately has been kind of right at the, not top of my head, but kind of where the base of the top, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I'll show you when I'm doing it. But this hairstyle is ideal for a few reasons. Number one, it hides sweat. When your hair is slicked back and you have like a gel or a wax or something on it, it almost looks intentionally wet. So when you sweat and it becomes actually wet, it looks like it's supposed to be that way. It looks put together, even though you're literally just dripping sweat. It hides it perfectly. Second of all, it keeps your hair up and away from your neck. It doesn't weigh you down. That's an issue I have when I am outside and it's hot. Like if I have my hair on my neck, it just gets so wet because I'm sweating from my head, which is obviously going down my neck, and then like my hair at that point is wet, which is gross. And this eliminates that. And also, I'm someone who plays with my hair a lot, messing around with it, tucking it behind my ears, repositioning the part, whatever. I play with my hair all the time. So this also eliminates the need for that because it's up, it's already styled, I don't have to touch it, and it really doesn't take that long to do to look good. I mean, I've been sitting here brushing it for like 3 minutes straight, but I'm very particular. So now we have this. Essentially, I think for the purpose of this video, I will put it in this ponytail. Sometimes I'll put it in a bun, like straight from here. So here's where we're at. Now I have some hairs kind of coming off of the side, and that is where the wax or gel or whatever you use comes into play. So I basically just spray the crap out of my hair with this. I probably should have done this actually before I put it back, but continue brushing it back so that it is as flat to my head as humanly possible. From this point, you have a lot of options. You can leave it as a ponytail because this looks good too, and it serves the same purpose, but I am gonna do a bun. I'm getting in my mouth. When I first started doing this, I felt like I looked like an egg, and I think that that is a common drawback or like thing that people don't want to do this for because they feel like they're gonna look like an egg. But all I can say is I think everyone looks like an egg when they do this in a cool way. You just have to think of it like that, like you're a cool egg. Now we have this to work with. There are so many different ways you can do a bun at this point. You can kind of just do the like wrap around like that. I have been enjoying I don't know if this is the Sophia Richie one, but braiding it and then doing the wraparound with the braid. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tie it at the end with a clear elastic. Those are a lifesaver. That is my #1 recommendation for hairstyling, is some of these. There's like a gazillion of them in here. I think there's literally 2,000 of them. I've had this container for like 2 years now, maybe even 3. And I have not even barely put a dent in it. And then going around, I guess this way is cool. Kind of doing whichever. It looks like a nub. Wait a damn minute. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now I need to use bobby pins like crazy and pin it down so it stays. Ooh, that part's gonna fall out. I also like doing this with bobby pins because it lets some of the flyaway parts of the bun kind of escape, if you will, so that it kind of looks a little bit messy, but your hair is still slicked back to the gods and you look cool and put together. I don't know what the back looks like. That's what scares me, is I never know what the back looks like. But I've also come to the conclusion that I don't think that what the back of my hair looks like is any of my business. I think she's in there. I think she's secure. That's it. If you sweat with this hair, no one can tell. Trust, no one can tell. And also, you look cool and you look put together, because I feel like a slick back look always just makes you look put together, even if you aren't. It's literally a hack. If you can get over the whole looking like an egg potentially thing, this is huge. This is my summer hairstyle forever. That's it. That concludes my comprehensive hot girl's guide to summer and how to look and feel cute and comfortable while still sweating and feeling like a wet dog. Thank you for watching. Hopefully something I said in this helps. These are all of my best tips that I've accumulated as a girl who sweats way too much in the summer and has started to hate summer because of it. I'm trying to not do that, so we adapt. We find solutions. You know what I mean? That's what we do. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you stayed until this point in the video, comment down below. I'm a real one because you're a real one. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I post a new video every Sunday. And if you forget that I post a new video every Sunday, or you just want to get notified when I post a new video, make sure to turn on my post notifications for my channel, the little bell icon, so that you get notified right when I post a new video. I think that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.